And it's a company that offers comprehensive computer services for any business that are in the field of construction. I've moved over because I'm trying to have a subsidiary to be in Bangalore too, and ideally we'd like to operate from here, and obviously be very cost effective in that way. So the way we work usually, we get a lead from a client. It could be either an architect, an engineer, contractor, developer, with a certain brief, with certain computer requirements that they would have. We try to refine that brief with them, and once the brief is clear, we try to identify elements that we can provide to make sure that we help them in developing their project at, of course, a very good price. And what makes us, I believe, different in the market is the fact that we do have the people I work with do have all the technical understanding of how the market works in the West. At the same time, we are affiliated with the RBA, which is one of the biggest group of, consortium of professionals working in the field of construction, with thousands of affiliated members. Of course, working here, like I said, is also very cost effective. And then one more thing is, we're trying to be very transparent with our clients. So what does that mean? It means that we're trying to have a business model that works in a very free way, where they can all the time see the benefit, the financial benefit of working with us. They can see what spending they have done on the particular project. And to that effect, we're actually currently developing a web portal that allows them to come in, log in, and just see how much money they've spent so far on a particular project. And we believe that with these key elements, we can hopefully get some work and keep on going. So, any questions?
Yeah, could you tell us, I didn't understand exactly. You said you're a computer company.
No, we offer computer services.
When you say computer services, it's a very broad spectrum.
Yeah, okay, I'll tell you clearly. The backbone of the construction industry is mainly CAD, BIM, and 3D visualization model. Now we try to encapsulate all of that and offer that as part of our services. So any 3D modeling, any 3D visualization, any 2D, 3D CAD drafting, modeling, detailing, BIM, BMI modeling, environmental studies, all these things. All of that is to a certain extent required in a project where you be building somewhere. And we try to offer all that service.
My immediate question to you would be, there are people who are experts with modeling, the people who are experts with project management, the people who are experts with financial management. So where do you bring your expertise in, and what advantage do I have going with you over all these subject matter experts who already exist in the industry? Environment.
Well, we know. I mean, one thing that we're stressing out always to all the clients, I mean, all our potential clients, is that we know designers, because as soon as you start designing things, there are huge legal implications, at least in Europe and in the West, even in the US. And we're trying to get rid of all of that. So we don't offer any design work, but what we do is the technicality. So that's what I was saying, we work according to the brief that they provide. We refine that brief with them, but we only offer the technical expertise, nothing else.
All the engineering services for the civil industry.
Who was sorry?
Now I have a question. There is a similar software called eBill. Have you heard about it? It does the same thing. It does your costing, how much you have spent.
Yeah, we don't develop a software, but we offer the service. So you have, for example, a company somewhere that needs like a huge amount of drafting done very quickly. So we would be able to do that for them to a certain extent. And again, we try to make sure we have a clear brief. Once we've got that brief, we can say, look, this is how much it will cost you to deal with us. You can work with us. And
is it outsourcing of engineering office?
Sorry?
Is it outsourcing of engineering office?
Yeah, pretty much. No, yeah, more than engineering, CAD, BIM, and all that, pretty much. But yeah.
So you do detailed working drawings and construction drawings?
Yeah.
Like 2D drafting?
2D drafting, 3D modeling, visualization, schedule of work, and so on.
So what is your expertise? Like, what kind of buildings?
Well, we have a team of people that work all in different fields of construction. That's why I would say we have a lot of expertise. I mean, my background is architecture, but then again, I work with some people who are engineers. Some of the people I work with also graphic designers and all that. So once we consolidate all of that knowledge within one house, we can offer a fair range of services.
So you have a team here in India also?
Yeah, I do. Well, I'm building a team now. I do have a few people I'm working with, but which is fine for now, but hopefully in due time we'll need more people and we'll be looking at expanding.
Benjamin, how many clients do you have? How old is the organization?
We have 2 affiliates in the UK, several companies that we're targeting in Europe, but we don't consider them as partners yet because they haven't signed anything. And as far as the people we have here on board in India, we have about 5 people. So me and 5 other people.
No, I'm talking about the clients, not number of clients.
Clients we have several, not many. We have a couple, probably like up to 4 or 5 clients. And yeah, what I was just going to say, like I mentioned earlier, we're affiliated with the RMBA, and that actually gives us access to potentially thousands of practices. So hopefully through that network we can start, getting more leads for work.
The big construction organizations already have expertise within their organization as to kind of modeling that can be done. Because they're experts in the construction business, they would have cost estimates of how much it would cost. Why would they come to you for
Well, first of all, we're cheaper by operating the group. So you have to think, if a company employs if a company in the West has 1 employee, we can have for that same price 4 here. So no matter what, the 4 people, if you manage them well, you're going to do much more work than just one person on the other end. On the other hand, most of the people, not all of them, but most of the people I work with, they've worked on projects outside of India. So they are conversant with the guidelines and the regulations, and I'm trying to help them with that because this is my field, so I know that pretty well as well. So this is a second advantage. So I'd mainly say it's a cost advantage, and then we have a fair bit of technical expertise as opposed to maybe, I don't know, a Chinese firm or firm, let's say, based in Singapore or whatever. So these are the main key.
Already, there's a lot of
guys,
infrastructure thing coming up.
this is the last question, please.
Do you actually provide consulting services around lead certification?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and our biggest problem with that is that each job is each case is different, and it's difficult to factor the expertise that would be required for one job and not the other, and also on how to price that. We don't have a clear, I'll be honest with you, we don't have a clear pricing structure when it comes to that, but we're trying to offer that service. So there's lead certification for building, this is mainly in the US, and in the UK they have, or in Europe they have what they call BREEAM, which is very similar.
In India, you have BREEAM. So do you actually plan to provide the
Yeah, we really plan to do that, because more and more people are going to require those type of studies.
Okay, thank you so much, Benjamin.